Oh man, I woke up today to join my first meeting with my new team at Zoom. Oh, by the way, I am a full-time employee of Zoom. Is that a little crooked? There you go. I'm not a spokesman for Zoom. I am not a figurehead for Zoom. I just like to talk about cool technology, and most of the time that has to deal with Zoom. I am part of a new team, and it was I think one of our first team meetings, and I came to get on my team meeting, and I didn't have any power in my office. And immediately my mind races to why, and immediately my mind comes to the conclusion I did something wrong on the panel. Full disclosure, after work and on the weekend, I have been trying to build a dog washing station and a laundry room downstairs in the basement. And I am not a professional contractor by any means. I am not an electrician. I am not a plumber. I am not a carpenter, but I'm kind of a jack of all trades. I kind of do a little bit of all those things because I grew up on a farm, and you just had to do it or it didn't get done. And so I do a lot of those things, and so I've been building the dog washing station and laundry room. I think the plumbing's done. I haven't tested it yet. I thought the electrical was done until I came over to my office and there was no power in the whole downstairs. All the outlets, the lights worked fine. So I pulled the panel off today, and sure enough, I didn't connect one of the wires to the breaker properly. And once I did, boom, I have power back in my office. So I know you're really worried about it. Hi. Did I say I'm Patrick Kelley? Did I introduce myself? You probably know that because you're watching this video for a reason. Today, really, if you want to jump right into it, because I never do. 13 minutes in, I'm not jumping into it. I wanted to talk about the Logi Dock. The Logi Dock is a new device I got, obviously from Logitech. Do they go by Logitech now, or is it just Logi? I don't know. I own a lot of stuff from Logi. I don't know why. It just kind of evolved that way. I own the Logi Spotlight. I own the Logi Brio camera. I own the 925E. I own the Rally Bar. I own a keyboard and mouse, all from Logi. I really didn't do it on purpose. It just happened that I own more Logi stuff than I thought. So anyway, I'm trying out this new Logi Dock. I, full transparency, am a Mac user, but you could be any user of this device. I am a Mac user. You can use any sort of laptop. I don't know. I guess it's not really meant for a desktop, I don't think. First of all, who even has a desktop anymore? Is that even a thing? Do people still have desktops? I think most of the world has gone to laptops and then use them as desktops anyway. So in order to do that, and by the way, I have 4 screens going on right now. I have the screen on my laptop, I have 2 monitors, and then I have a 55-inch LCD on the right side. So I actually have 2 monitors plugged into the Logi and my Mac. I have extended the display to Apple Play to one of my 55-inch TVs. But what this allows me to do is use my Mac, obviously, as a desktop. But in order to do that, I have to plug a bunch of stuff into the Mac. And the problem with the Mac is it's got 4 USB-Cs. That's it. It's not even the M1. It's the Intel version. It's got 4 USB-Cs. That's all. And then I'm full. So I have to use a dock if I'm going to have multiple cameras, this microphone, an external speaker, a light. I have a light, obviously, up here. What else do I have connected here? A bunch of stuff. I run out of ports real quickly, so I had to get a docking station. The problem is the docking station's ugly, and there's a bunch of wires plugged into the back. What the Logi Dock allows me to do is use this as my own personal docking station now. And what it allows me to do is free up some space on my desktop to remove some of the clutter. It connects all my desktop peripherals to the back of the Logi. Now I think it has two regular USBs, and then two USB-Cs that I can plug in. I actually plug both my monitors into the Logi. Both my monitors have both USB and USB-Cs on the back. So I actually bridge those into the Logi. And then from the Logi, I go right to my desktop with one cable. That's what's super cool. And then the Logi has controls on top of it. You're watching a video right now. Some of the cool things that allows you to do is there's this button right here. This guy's touching it right here, this virtual person. When you're about to have a meeting, you can synchronize your Logi Dock to your calendar. And then you can set, hey, 2 minutes before the meeting, I want you to start glowing purple. And there's so it's an alert that starts glowing purple, an ambient call alert, really an ambient meeting alert is what it's called. And it lights up purple underneath the Logi Dock right here. You can see that. Once it lights up, I can then hit this button and it automatically joins the Zoom meeting that I'm on. Super cool, right? So let's go to this next thing right here, is this mute control. So also on the device itself, I now have a mute control button. Right here is obviously a picture of a microphone. When I hit mute on that, it actually glows red underneath here. Why isn't it? Oh, there we go. Let's clear that. Clear all my drawings, and then go to spot. This is my favorite, by the way, Annotation Pen, the vanishing pen. So what happens is it glows white maybe purple before the meeting, letting you know there's a meeting. It now glows white, letting you know you are in a meeting. Now, if I want to hit mute, the mute control on the Logi Dock also controls the hard mic I have hardwired into the device. And then when I hit the mute on this device, it also hits mute on the software device. So now I have two different visual references that I am on mute. I have the red. Obviously, if I put mute here, it turns red. If I really hit mute on the Logi Dock, the light turns red. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. I'm going to hit the mute button real quick, right? And you can see. Oh, well, actually, he's doing it right here. If you hit the mute button real quick, it glows red. So super cool thing right here. And then finally, on the video, same thing, same behavior. If I want to turn my video off, I can. I just turn my video off. What that allows me to do is hard code two different ways I can either hit the button here on my Logi Dock that I literally just hit. It now glows red as well underneath. If I want to do that, let's clear that, all those drawings, and let's go back to my vanishing pen. Underneath, it glows red here. It glows red here, and it would glow red here. 3 different indicators that my mute is on and my video is off. I can do either one. I can control it either way. This is a super cool way because it allows me to do, there's probably a blip in the video because my TV just went into sleep mode. Therefore, it cancels my extended screen. Anyway, what now I'll have the ability to have visual indicators of what's on and what's off. Right underneath here too, if I have the mute on and my video mute on, it actually glows red across the Logi Dock. What it also allows me to do, from a USB-C to Logi Dock to my laptop right here, there's one wire. So now all the peripherals that are connected to Logi Dock are actually connected to my Mac. And it allows me to charge my Mac right from here too. Some other cool features of the Logi Dock. It's got a built-in mic array. So I believe there's 6 mics on top of this dock itself that allow you to use it as your microphone. So you could have a speakerphone as well because there's a speaker on it as well. I actually use this as my external speaker. I can use this as an external mic. I'm actually using this mic currently right this second, but it allows me to free up, again, peripherals. So I don't need a mic if I don't need an external mic. I don't need an external speaker. This is that device. It eliminates all that work clutter for cable management on my desk. It is also Zoom certified and integrates with my Zoom meetings, right? At one touch. It's the mute, the video mute and audio mute completely on, and then the speakerphone allows that clear hands-free and Zoom, and integrates too with Zoom Phone. So I'm using the Logi Dock today. I am not a paid sponsor of Logi by any means. I just like to showcase cool technology, and Logi Dock is one of the things that I'm using now. All right, enjoy.